on two different devices? Is it because of that?
That can be possible actually. What you can do, log in from your laptop.
Yes, yes. One I have login from laptop and one from tab.
So you can close the tab.
Okay, okay.
I have Varda out here. Hello, Varda. How are you? Am I audible? Varda, I'm not able to hear your voice. You are unmuted, but still. Bhushan, can you share in the group that mention that people need to join at the right time?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Yeah, hi, Mr. Hussein. How are you? I hope, am I audible to Mr. Hussein?
Yes, yes, I can hear.
Oh, I have Mr. William Fears. Hello, Mr. William. How are you?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. I just got a call from Sam Joseph. He said that you'll be joining, right? So he mentioned, I believe that you are from Lebanon, right?
Yes, I am.
All right. And currently you are in Dubai.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. I'm looking for other people also because there are a lot of enrolled learners out there. So Mr. William is a guest today.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, this is Mujib. Hello.
Excuse Ajay.
Hi, this is Mujib. Is my voice is audible?
Mr. Mujib, your voice is audible. I was
Oh,
on, mute. I was speaking to
thank,
myself itself.
thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Sabir, can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Mr. Akif Hussain. How are you?
Good, good. Listen, I would like to join from my laptop, but I think you guys have not sent the meeting code, meeting ID. It's joining directly from the
Uh,
WhatsApp you have sent it. S-
okay. So, what you need? I mean, you need in the email or what?
just on WhatsApp, if you can send the meeting ID, or is I
Sure.
missing
So,
something?
Bhushan, no, nothing. I mean, like, I will just ask Bhushan. Bhushan, I mean, what you can do, you can share it in
Yeah.
101, please.
Yes, I'm sharing with personally with Mr.
Yeah.
Akif.
I'm just getting a call from someone. Just allow me 1 minute, please. I'll be on mute. Yes, I just got a call from the learner. One of my learners actually, he's traveling right now, so he'll be joining in a moment. No worries with that. So rest of the people has joined. I have Mr. Khalid also. He has joined right now. I have Mr. Hassan. Hello, Mr. Hassan. How are you? Mr. Khalid, how are you?
Good, good, sir. Fine, fine.
All right. Your name is it Yusuf? Or is it
Yes, Jihad Yusuf, yes.
Jihad Yusuf? I have saved your number in Mr. Yusuf, because
Ah,
Arnova was one of the person, right, who was involved on a discussion.
yes, yes.
Right.
That's right, right.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. Is it Mr. Akif? Is it okay right now?
I'm still waiting for the ID.
Okay. Bhushan, I mean, you can share that link.
I have shared that link. I
No,
think
I
there is a limit of
actually
ID.
link is there. I want the meeting ID so that I can join the Zoom on my laptop rather than directly from this thing.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm waiting for a few more learners. We will start at next with the next 5 minutes. Is that okay with everyone? Can give a thumbs
No
up,
problem.
please.
Yeah, no issue.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, I have Mr. Krishnamurthy also, right? So Krishnamurthy is one of the vice president in one of the company which is based in Mumbai. So
Hi, very good afternoon.
good afternoon. How are you? After a long time, I spoke with you.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Hassan, he is from Kolkata, and in fact, he's one of my neighbor also in Kolkata. But I never know him. I just came to know out here. So the world is very small, right? So, Mr. Hussein, Akif Hussein, you can let me know once you are done with that, so that we can go ahead and start our session, so that without any further delay. Well, Mr. Hussain, is that done? Mr. Rakib Hussain? Is that resolved? You're on mute. Is that
Yeah, please
resolved?
go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. All right. So let's start the session because a few learners has texted to Bhushan and Ajay that they're traveling. So maybe they will go through the recording. I do understand the first day is it's the orientation session. So anyway, I mean that's absolutely well, and they can go through the recording, not an issue. So I have Mr. Uttam. He is one of the lead trainer, and he is one of the finest data scientists across the industry. He has taken a lot of batches earlier, international batches, as well as, if I talk about the domestic batches also. So he's one of the finest trainer you can find across, and you can ask any question regarding, data science, data analytics, or any other topic you have in back in your mind. You can always ask, so that he would, without any further delay, he would be able to answer. So before I move ahead, I just need introduction from everyone. A minute, maybe around 30 seconds of introduction, uh, with a good adjective with their, if I talk about with their name. Is that okay? If everything, everyone is agree with that? With the 30
Yes.
seconds of introduction. With their name, like as an example, my name is Subir. I'm Shining Subir. Okay, in that way. Is that okay with everyone on the same page?
Yes. Yes.
All right, we can
Okay.
quickly do that because again, then we need to talk with our trainers also, right? So we can start with anyone. I mean, can take as a first one. I mean, anyone of you who think that want to go ahead first.
I can start introducing
Sure,
myself.
sure. Why not? So I know
My
Mr.
name-
Wasim. So one of the finest cricketer, and again, I have one more Wasim out here also. Thank you, Wasim.
Thank
Please.
you. So my name is Wasim Iqbal. By profession, I'm a mechanical engineer, and I've been working for 17 years in oil and gas industry, and currently working for a US consultant firm, and we are working on Saudi Aramco projects in Saudi Arabia. And I belong to Pakistan. Thank you very much. I think this is my introduction.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wasim. Yes, we can go ahead with the second person. In fact, second learner, I would say.
Hi, my name is Mujib Ahmed, and I'm working in a TCS. I'm working as a linear system Linux administration and Windows administration. I have been working for 10 years, and that's about myself. Is it okay?
Yeah, absolutely. It's okay. There is nothing out here. So thank you so much, Mr. Mujib. Yes. Anyone next?
Good evening, all. My name is William Faris. I'm working as a resource planning manager. I have 20 years experience in aviation industry, and I'm located at Dubai.
Oh, wonderful. So aviation industry, is it with any of the airlines?
I'm with Dubai Airports.
Oh, in Dubai airport. Wonderful. Excellent. Thank you so much. Yes, please.
Hi, how are you? Good evening.
Yeah, we're
I'm
fine.
Shah Khalid. I'm working as a ILS technical department, working with the defense industry in UAE. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Khalid,
Thanks.
sir.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Yes, please, Mr. Yusuf. Yes, yes, we
Hello.
can hear you.
Hi.
Mr. Yusuf, we can hear you. I believe there is a network issue from Mr. Yusuf N. No worries. Anyone can go ahead. Mr. Krishnamurthy, you
Okay.
can go next. Yeah, please, Mr. Hussain. Please. Akif Hussain, please.
Yeah, my name is Akif, and I'm the site director for Saudi Arabia here. I'm a plastic expert, and I've been here in this industry for last 20 years.
Wonderful. So, Mr. Akif is also from New Delhi, where I'm actually from. I hope so, that if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you.
Hi, this is Krishnamurthy. I'm from India. I'm having more than 15 to 20 years of experience in procurement, contracts, and supply chain domain, along with some kind of IT exposure and IT experience. I was been working in the real estate on especially construction projects. Having along with IT domain experience, which I said project management of couple of IT projects, SAP projects. I'm very excited about this data science learning opportunity by skill Rizvo. Looking forward to have a nice training and let's collaborate to new journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Krishnamurthy. Yes, any of the women power, maybe any of the ladies, or anyone can say. I mean, can introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, please.
I am Varda Khan. I am from India. I have completed my BA, B.Ed, MA in Allahabad University. That's all about me. Thank you.
Wonderful. I mean, that's really awesome. And one more important thing, even people who are starting their career, that is a very, very good journey for you all people. Because if I talk about like if I talk about me as a person, I have 24 years of experience. But if I talk about when I started my career, there was nothing called Power BI, Tableau, and all this stuffs, right? So we have something in our mind. So when you are a fresher, you can grab more opportunities and more things can be, taken by your brain. As simple as that. Yes, please. Thank you.
I'm Masood Hassan from India. I'm graduate engineer working last 27 years in oil and gas projects, managing all the construction, project management, tendering, estimation, subcontracting, etc. And I'm in.
All right. Thank you
Hello?
so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan, for a nice introduction. I'm left with a few more people. Mr. Jihad Yusuf, please. Or maybe Amrin, ma'am.
Yes, good evening. This is Dr. Amreen, Indian, but currently residing in Saudi Arabia as a faculty of English. I'm also a life coach and a soft skill trainer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amreen.
Hello. Hi, good evening to all. My name is Gigi. I am from India. Basically, I'm from now in Dubai. I'm working as accounts in the healthcare sector. Thank you.
All right. So accounts and healthcare, that means is it a US healthcare or is it based in your Dubai healthcare itself?
Dubai.
Okay. Because there are a lot of projects are there in US healthcare. Like if I
Yes,
talk
but
about
I'm just working in the Dubai as hospital
okay.
accounts.
All right. All right. All right then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Am I left with anyone else? Because I can see Mr. Jihad Yusuf. He tried to say something, but
My network little, I think, because I am
no
outside.
worries at all. No worries.
Jihad, hello, Jihad Yusuf, electrical engineer, project development manager, plastic industry, Dubai based.
Okay. All right then. Excellent. Thank you so much. Am I left with anyone? I don't think so. I'm done with Mr. William, done with Mr. Wasim, Varda, then I'm done with Mr. Khalid, Mr. Mujib, Krishnamurti. I've done, I believe, I'm not done with Mr. Fashat Ali at the moment, right? Mr. Fashat, he is on mute, I believe. No worries with that. In case people are not able to hear my voice, that's fine. So let me have a quick round of introduction about me also. So my name is Subir Samada Banerjee. So I have almost like around 24 plus years of experience. So if I talk about, I have catered to learners across the world, from C-level to director to vice president to mid-level management to freshers too. So what I have always intake something that different people, different persona, different values. So we always need to have very patience on a particular individual. Say as an example, person A have a learning capacity to grab the things on a very fast mode. Person B might be on an average, and person C might be on a very fast learner. So as a batch, we need to always cope up with everyone. Every students are all experienced. A few of them are fresher in our previous batch and as well as in this batch also. So we need to cope up with each and everyone. And a fresher do have an advantage also, so that they can cope up with the experienced learner and they can, get a really a very, very awesome journey towards their career goal also. So this is all about me. And over to my one of my trainer, finance trainer, Mr. Uttam. I hope, am I audible?
Yes, Subir. Am I
All right.
audible, right?
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you so much. So it's over to you right now, and I will be interacting in between then. Okay.
Definitely.
Sure.
How are you guys?
One
I
more thing,
hope.
Mr. Uttam. I'm really
Yes.
sorry. I'm really
No.
sorry. I missed out Mr. Anwar Khan. I'm
Okay,
really
okay.
sorry. Mr. Anwar Khan, in case you can tell something about yourself. Even Mr. Fasad Ali have never said that, but no worries with that. In case they are on mute, they can speak later on. Yes, please, Mr. Uttam, please go ahead.
Okay. I hope everybody, I'm audible to all of you. Please confirm my voice is loud and clear to everyone.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes, it's clear. Yes.
thanks for calling me out over here, first of all, Subir. So let me just introduce myself a bit to all of you, people who don't know me prior. Basically, I'm Uttam and I'm working already as that, that one of the FANG company already, and I have multiple years of an experiences. I have trained lots of people already. So that would be the great journey with to all of you with me. Okay, so that's something for sure. We'll talk about a lot of things today. Okay. So what I will do quickly, I will share my screen and please let me know once my screen is visible to all of you. Okay, no problem. Let me know people once my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Cool. Now, the first thing, as multiple things as I mentioned are going to be discussed with me now. the main agenda for that kind of an orientation thing, how the things works, actually, data science and all that stuff we will talk about. Within this, as you know that skills level solution, that's something we are going to discuss all the things we are sitting all together. But with respect to that, once you complete all that stuff, you will get the certifications and credibility. But I will start the things from here. This is kind of a certificate you will get at the end. But one thing we will start from here. As I mentioned, you know that I'm yes, someone is trying to say something in between because I'm getting a background noise.
To
Yes,
say the
huh?
just like to want to know the certification. The certification which you seen before is like we have to give an exam, or after completing this course we will get the certificate.
So maybe Subi, can you please?
Yes, sure. Mujib, what exactly it happens is that post completion of the certificate, sorry, post completion of the training, we will help you out with the handouts and the questions of the last 3 years of NASCOM certification. So once you appear for the NASCOM certificate, so you need to appear for the exam. Once you
Okay.
clear the exam, then you'll get the certificate from NASCOM. Yes, of
Okay.
course, you'll be getting the certificate from Skills Revo directly, the in-house, but that
So
is a
this we
different certificate and NASCOM is a different.
okay. So this we will have for this certificate we will have to give an exam, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to give an exam. But again, the preparation, and if I talk about the way, the how exactly the question paper would be there, will help you out to prepare for the exams, and then you'll be sitting for the exam. It's not mandatory that you've completed today and you need to appear for the next as of now from tomorrow itself. You can always prepare and take your time to prepare that, and then you can appear for the exam. But yes,
Okay.
skills Revo certificate you will be getting for sure.
Well, I understand.
I hope it's clear, Mujib.
Yeah, it's clear. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sure. Thank you. Welcome.
Okay, cool. Thanks for that. As I mentioned, right, I'm a lead data scientist already and working as an EY. Previously, I have worked upon multiple organizations from McKinsey, Accenture, and a lot more. Over there, I worked upon multiple tools and technologies related to data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, specifically in deep learning side, and all that stuff. I have worked more than 7, 8 domains at a broader level. Along with that, I have done my graduation, masters, and all that stuff, specialized in mathematics and all that stuff of specialized in artificial intelligence and machine learning stuff. So all that something from my side. Okay. Now things which we will talk about specifically what exactly data science and all that stuff. I believe multiple people have to be discuss that part also with me. So what I will do quickly, I will start the concepts from here onwards. Okay. Now what you have to do, just listen to me carefully. Okay, then for sure you will get the things clearer from my end. Okay, so what exactly data science is, that's the first thing. So I hope you got that understanding in the last couple of years, about data science, data scientists, artificial intelligence, machine learning, all that stuff is going to boom in the last maybe 5, 7 years. I believe 5 years most of the time, right? At the time of COVID, maybe you heard about, okay, kind of a position we have, data scientist looks cool at that time, right? Why is that kind of a boom nowadays? I'll tell you that, being honest. So that will get you a more idea what exactly data science is. So data science is nothing but a simply to solve a real world business problem. One more time, data science is kind of a technique. Data science is kind of a domain which help to solve a real world businesses problems with the help of a mathematics techniques, with the help of a some sort of coding techniques, or some sort of a mathematics and statistics techniques. In simple terms, data science is that field where people or organizations required people have a knowledge of technical, have a knowledge of a business, or have a knowledge of to implementation. That three things is required. That means data science is nothing but where we have a lots of data. As you know that nowadays everybody are using a Facebook, Instagram, or one single person have maybe 5, 6 accounts on a social media on an average, right? Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and so many, right? And what those companies are, those companies all those features, take an example Gmail, take an example of Facebook, take an example of WhatsApp. You're not paying money to those companies. You're using all those services free of cost, right? And then they are providing you lots of features. So, and those companies are billion-dollar organizations, even though they are not charging a 1 rupee from you, right? Why is it so? Because they are using your data, right? Maybe you heard about data is the new oil. So data in the last 10 years, it is generating very tremendously on a daily basis. And each and every organization is collecting that data. They are processing that data with the help of a science techniques. So data and science both are two different terminology. Data which we are generating and using a science technique. Science means a kind of a coding, kind of a mathematics, kind of a statistics. They are implementing those techniques and they are generating a revenue to sell the products to us. You got some idea what exactly data science is in simple terms, where we have a lots of data to implement a science techniques into it. I hope you got that point. Yes.
Yes.
Now, one more time, once you get a issue or something to understand, you can raise that hand or you can write it down to the chat. Now, in simple terms, as I mentioned, we got the point what exactly data science is, right? Now, sir, I want you to understand because I have a lot, I have multiple friends who are talking about data science comes under artificial intelligence or not. In data science, I have heard about machine learning. Is it hard? Deep learning, reinforcement learning. So all these things, sir, are these different or all are similar? I would say all are same. All are same. I'll tell you how and why. Maybe you've heard about artificial intelligence. At the same time, maybe you've heard about robotics, right? So robotics and artificial intelligence. I will tell you, artificial intelligence is a broader or large umbrella. Artificial intelligence is an umbrella, okay, a bigger umbrella. In this umbrella, we have a machine learning, we have data science, we have a deep learning, we have natural language processing, we have reinforcement learning. So all those learning comes under into artificial intelligence. That means artificial intelligence is not only one single technology. It's a multiple subdomains. You can see to the image. Inside artificial intelligence, we have data science. Inside data science comes under into data mining, then machine learning, then deep learning, then reinforcement learning. I can give you small examples for this. Examples I mean to say applications. A last one, you can see that reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is nothing but a Tesla car. Maybe you heard about the car name. Have you heard about somebody? The Tesla car. Tesla car is a pure example of reinforcement learning because Tesla car runs automatically. They don't need a driver to drive the car. So it's a pure example of reinforcement learning. Maybe you have used the chat GPT. There's a second one, deep learning. Deep learning is a pure or chat GPT is purely based upon deep learning. Machine learning, a YouTube, a YouTube recommendation. Whenever you search a movie or a video on YouTube, a similar kind of movies or recommendations you got, that is a pure example or application of machine learning, right? So similarly, we have a deep data mining. Data mining is the place companies are collecting your data. Whenever you order a food from Zomato, Zomato asks you to, sir, please give a rating. Based on that rating, they mine the data and they sell a different products to you. Are you getting those applications? What I'm telling you, that means whether you know or whether you don't know, you are using all these technologies, but you don't know that. Those companies are using these technologies in front of you to get the money. I hope you're getting my point, what I'm trying to say. Everyone. Can I get some response now? I hope you
Yes, 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 it's clear.
okay. Okay, cool. Now I will move into that part. So, sir, we got the point what exactly artificial intelligence is. Inside the artificial intelligence, we have data science, data mining, machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, reinforcement learning, right? These are things. And in these technologies, we have multiple steps. That's something we'll talk about later on. But that's a broader level. Along with that, statistics is one of the part. Okay, and again, statistics is also an important thing, because statistics is not only important for data science, not only important for artificial intelligence, it is also important in your real life scenarios, right? Whenever you're going to manage something in the real world, you do the calculations, right? You're going to purchase a house, you do the calculations, how much interest I have to pay, how much money, how much percentage money I have to give to my broker. What you're doing actually, you are performing statistics, right? But that's the different. You don't know that you're applying statistics. The same statistics we have to apply in machine learning, in data science. So what I am trying to say, statistics is the place not only for data science, it's a part of our entire life which you are using. So in data science we have statistics, and statistics have two main terminologies. One is descriptive statistics, another is inferential statistics. There are two parts of statistics we have. Again, statistics is nothing but where we have to do the calculations to solve a problem, to identify something, right? So can you please give us some example? Definitely, definitely. You are going to purchase a new car. What you do at that time? Your CA will tell you, sir, you have to give 30% of a money only. 70% of a money you don't need to give at a one shot. You have to get a loan basis. On that you have to submit the money on a monthly basis, a kind of a loan, a kind of a, on a monthly EMIs you have to pay. In a EMI they will charge you 8%. I hope you're getting my point. A statistics is the place wherever you, whatever problem, wherever you do the calculations, you are doing the statistics. And in the statistics, there are main two terminologies: descriptive, below descriptive, written down. Below descriptive, it's written down actually. Descriptive is nothing but where you present the data. Simply, where you present the data. Another one, organize the data and summarize the data. Simple one, where you organize the data, present the data, and summarize the data. Another one is inferential statistics. Draw the conclusions about a population based on a data observed in a sample. I'll give you an example for both. Sir, I got the point what exactly statistics is. But sir, can you please give us an example of what exactly the applications or descriptive statistics? I'll tell you. I will tell you. That's very easy. Very simple. So I'm telling you the descriptive statistics. Okay. Maybe if I'll give you an example. Okay. So now tell me, if someone is asking me, tell me, in Dubai, what is the age of a person? What is the age of a person? So being a human, what you will do? Being a human, what you will do? You will do, you will tell to the person, on an average, in Dubai, a man Dubai age is 27. So what you are doing? You are giving a number average. That means descriptive statistics where you calculate the average, where you calculate the mean, where you calculate the mode, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance. All these terminologies, all those mathematics keywords comes under into statistics. Or we can say descriptive statistics where we describe the data. Simple one. Yes, Wasim, tell me.
So it means the like when in a country we are doing census for population, huh? So that comes
Definitely,
under
that's
this.
part of it. Definitely, definitely. At the same time, you're right. But at the same time, so what is the inferential statistics? It's very easy. Very easy. I'll tell you. Maybe in each and every country there are some elections. You know that at the time of elections there are multiple news channels used to say exit poll, huh? Who will win, who will not win. In UAE, Dubai city is talking about, this particular person will win. Yeah. Yes, when we do elections, yes. At the time of elections, there are multiple news channels, as I mentioned, right? They used to do exit poll. This particular party will win. This particular party will not win, right? But how they get to know? How news channels calculate so fast? Dubai is talking about this party will win. In Dubai, we have 5 crore people. Take an assumption, right? 5 crore people we have in Dubai. So have they talked 5 crore people at night? No. That means inferential statistics is the part where we do the assumption, where we do the assumptions. Okay, 5 crore people we have, so they will ask 10 people from different places. They will take a sample of it. Okay, inferential means where we do the assumption. Okay, in Dubai, I have asked 10 people which party will win. Out of 10 people, 8 people are saying this particular party will win. Okay, so now I have assumed 8 people are saying, majority of people are saying this party will win. So entire Dubai is talking about this party will win. Kind of a assumption. Okay. Inferential statistics is the place where we do the assumptions, not only the elections, any of the scenario in the real world also. You can assume. Yeah. I hope you're getting my point. What exactly descriptive is, where we have a mean, median, mode, average, where you calculate the average. I hope got the point, people. Yeah. Tell me, do you got the point? Now, cool, great. Now, at the same time, now let's move to the part of data science is a field which can be defined as the study of a data, as simple as that. As I mentioned, data science is not a one word. Remember that. Data science, it's not a one word. Data is a different and science is a different. So, data science, data in the real world, actually, it's very huge. It's exabyte and many more. In the real world, it is very huge, and it is not possible to get information from the data without apply the science. Science means science techniques. That is why they are calling about a data science. The second point, a study is done using scientific method, process, and algorithm. For sure, processing the data, to get the information of the data, we have to apply some algorithms. Okay, but sir, we don't need to be learn all the algorithms. For sure not. Third one, the aim is to find the information out of data and use the information to bring insight. That means what the third point is talking about, or entire these points, what it is talking about, I'll tell you the entire scenario at the same way. Data science is the place, now listen to me carefully. Data science is the place where we solve the business problem with the help of some tools. Those tools can be Excel. Maybe you heard about Excel. Those tools can be programming languages just like Java, C++, Python, or some more tools, SQL, some more tools, Power BI, Tableau, some more tools, cloud technologies, AWS, GCP, right? Whether it's a oil, gas industry or any another industry. As simple as that. And all these pointers are talking about these things only. I hope you got the point. What exactly data science is in the real world? Everybody, tell me that, people. Yeah. So again, try to make the things interactive with me, isn't it? Why I'm saying this? The more the interaction you will get it to me, so I will get a better idea, right? And if you have a doubt or something, definitely let me know, right? You can write it down to the chat and you can raise an hand. And to be honest, make the things very, listen to me carefully. Things will be clear for sure, okay? Now the second point, another one. Again, yes, someone is saying something. Yes, Akif Hussain, tell me.
Do we need to take a notes for this, or you guys are
For
going to
sure not.
provide us the notes?
You will get
Not
that.
right.
You will
Okay.
get it. So because this is
Okay.
kind of an orientation, you are getting all the things in a broader level. Okay, not in too much detail of anything. Okay, so for sure you don't need that.
And just to cut you short, Uttam,
Yeah.
Mr. Akif Hussain, The classes are recorded on real-time basis. So what you'll get in your LMS, you'll get the each and every details, and on top of that, Bhushan is going to help you out by the drive also. So both the way, say as an example, you are not having any network in your laptop, or maybe you're in a outskirts area. So always you can use the drive facility for that, and it's a lifetime access.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now, another point. Once we got the point of what exactly data science is, now let's try to understand data science have a multiple things to be required. A first thing, go check the first one, mathematics and statistics. If you have these skills, mathematics and statistics, that's good. That is a requirement, okay? But if you don't like that mathematics, I have a basic understanding, I don't like mathematics, for sure you can do that the things also at the same time. Why I'm saying this, mathematics and statistics is required, okay? If you get it, that is a plus point. Otherwise there are some things you have to be do that can be done the job, okay? Another one is ethical skills, for sure ethical skills, right? There are some multiple ethics we have to perform it. Then team player skills. It's not only for data science, team player skills. It's any of the domain which you're working about. It is that skill is required. Another one, lifelong learning skills for sure. Hmm? Another one, communication skills. Communication is the skills not only required for data science, it will be required for any of the industry. But what is required only in data science, you can read it, machine learning for sure. In data science we have to understand the machine learning, how it works, how it is solving the problem. We'll talk about that part. Now another one, data visualization, just like Power BI, just like Tableau, just like there are more tools also. Another one, data wrangling and processing. Again, data wrangling and processing. Another one, data visualization. So all that stuff we have to perform on the data. Why, sir? Why we are performing all these stuff? I'll tell you. Because in the real world, data is very huge. How and why? Now tell me, there are billions of people in the world, isn't it? And most of the people are using Facebook, Instagram. Not only these, there are lots of all other organizations, but Facebook, Instagram, even the Gmail, everybody's using free of course most of the time, isn't it? So they are collecting, those companies are collecting on a daily basis huge amount of a data, and that data is not cleaned, okay? They don't get the data cleaned, isn't it? Because that data is encrypted, na? That data is not cleaned for sure, but the data is huge. If they will not process the data, see that another one, data wrangling and pre-processing. If they will not process the data, if they will not visualize the data, they will not get the understanding what this customer requires, what kind of ad I have to showcase to my this customer. How those companies get to know? Because of your data. And from the naked eyes, data will not tell you everything. You need the tools, okay? Those tools are nothing but written down above coding skills, just like Python and R, okay? So I hope you got that point. What are the tools and technologies are required? What are the skills is the requirement for this, right? I'll move to the next one. That is a life cycle of a data science or data analytics, okay? Now see that. A life cycle is, okay, someone is saying something. Yes, Akif Hussain, tell me.
Yeah, how deep are we going to go into these Power BI and all the tools what you have spoken about?
For sure, we'll go all these things in a deeper to solve the projects till then. We'll understand the scenario, we'll understand each and everything, then we'll build those projects. In terms of data visualization, we'll go for to build multiple dashboards at the same time, are real world related. So for sure, we'll go to deeper all the technologies. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so there is a data life cycle for sure. Life cycle is that place. The first thing, business understanding. Again. Business understanding is very much important, and business understanding will not come from a day one. I mean to say, Day one means as a fresher level. But I believe all the people are a working professional. Business understanding you all have already, right? So you know that how business work. You have 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of an experience. That means you know that what is a business. In oil and gas industry, you know that how oil and gas industry works because you have 15 years of an experience. A first thing, business understanding is important. First thing. And I believe most of the people have. Second one, data acquisition. Data acquisition. If you have a business understanding, you have to understand the data because data will give you lots of information. Business will, not business, data will help you to make a good decisions based on the number. Okay, based on the number, data will give you a confidence to take a decisions. Okay, another one, data processing. Data processing is the place where data will help you to perform a good decisions. Again, data acquisition and data pre-processing is required because in the real world data is not clean, we have to perform. Then data exploration, just like a data exploration means where you visualize the data to understand, to showcase your customer, your managers, this is the data and this data is talking about like this. That is a part of data exploration. Then another one is modeling. Modeling means where you build machine learning models, where you build natural language processing models, where you build deep learning models. That is called a modeling part. After that, we have a model evaluation. Model evaluation means once you build a machine learning model, whether a machine learning model is working good or not, whether that machine learning model able to solve the problem or not, whether that machine learning model is giving me correct results or not, how much correct it is, all that information called it as a date model evaluation. Another one is deployment. What is the meaning of deployment? Deployment means is nothing but it's very easy. Deployment means available for public. One more time. Deployment means available for public. That means with the help of all these technology, you have built a one website, you have built a one application, a app. Okay, but that app will be available public to use once you deploy it. Deploy means that application is available for people, for a public. That is the meaning of deployment. So that is called the crisp method. I hope you got the point. Okay, yes, tell me.
Yes, I believe with it.
Okay, cool. Now let's talk about that part also. Machine learning, let the computer learn. Now I'll tell you the basic of machine learning. Again, what exactly machine learning is? Very simple. Very simple. Okay, just give me a sec. Okay, now come to that part. What exactly machine learning is? There are two things. As I mentioned, whenever we read the machine learning, whenever we read the machine learning, there are two things, machine and learning. Machine stands here, a computer. Machine stands here, a computer. Computer will learn. Machine and then learning. Computer will learn. Why and how computer will learn? Again, in simple terms, last 20 years back, computers are not able to learn. At that time, workforce were very high. Nowadays, because of artificial intelligence, because of a machine learning, machine nowadays is capable to learn. Machine nowadays is capable to learn. Because of the learning of a machine, nowadays we don't need those humans which we are doing a manual task. Nowadays we don't need it. I'll give you one example of machine learning. Okay, now tell me, everybody's using a YouTube, right? Everybody's using a YouTube. Whenever you search something, a video on a YouTube, what happens at that time? What happens at that time? Everybody get the different recommendation. That means if all of you are searching a one video on a YouTube, all of you will get a different recommendation, not a same recommendation. So that recommending a video to all of you differently, there is a no human behind it. There is a algorithm, it's working. So whatever you have searched previously also, they will analyze it they will understand it. Basis on that, that algorithm will give you the recommendation. This is the pure example of machine learning. Again, is written down. Machine learning is a branch of data science for sure, which we will make computers intimate the way human learns for sure. So machine learning, machine learning will learn just like a human learns. How human learns? How human learns? Human learns by books, by observing something, isn't it? By videos, by listening, by ears, isn't it? That is how same machine learns. As simple as that. Second one, just like an Instagram also. Yes. Using machine learning, computers are now able to make decisions without programmed to do so. Definitely. Right? Machine learning nowadays, you know that it is solving lots of problems. And maybe most of you have heard about whenever artificial intelligence comes, whenever machine learning comes, they will, cut down the jobs. There is no human needed for sure. But you are wrong. There will be a interaction, human will be there. But yes, there are multiple jobs we don't need humans. Why I'm saying this? Those are the jobs which are taking a longer time to do the problem, to solve the problem. At that time, computer will take a place of it, isn't it? That's why we don't need a human at that time. But because why? Because at the same work, machine can do fast. At that time, 10 people are doing a one task. Nowadays, we don't need it. We have a automation, isn't it? At that time, 10 people are doing the same job in a one day, but machine learning can do a 1 minute, 10 of a people jobs. This is why those company will hire. But at the same time, 10 people are losing their jobs. At the same time, 100 people are getting a job. But those 100 people will should aware about a machine learning. Those 100 people will be skilled enough, right? 10 jobs are going, but 100 jobs are coming at the same time. That is a machine learning simply. Okay, maybe you heard about that thing, right? Now come to the next one. Now see this again. Machine learning is not alone. Machine learning is not alone. Just give me a second. Let me take that water. Yes. Yes, Subir. Yeah.
Yes. So as Uttam was saying about, machine learning is going to take a lot of jobs, but again, a lot of job can be also created. But again, if I'm not mistaken, and there was a news in the Mint news, it came a very few days back. The Google CEO Sundar Pichai
Mm-hmm.
said that the n number of software developers who are currently working by 2030, this is 2025, even before that, 90% of the software developer are going to lose their job, but again those people are going to get replaced by the new technology.
Definitely.
It's all about these technologies.
Correct. That's the same thing. Correct. Thank you, Subir. So that's
Okay.
he's right. If 100 jobs are going at the same time, 1,000, not even the 1,000, 1 lakh jobs are coming in the market. But those 1 lakh will be skilled enough. Okay. Yes, Vasim.
So it means like they will not lose job, like their scope of work or their
Yes, correct. That means they have an opportunity to learn more. Definitely. Not even the Google. There are lots of company will hire for the people for sure. Right? At the same time, if you have heard about at the time of COVID, lots of people lose their job. Yes, correct. But at the same time, most multiple people's got a job also. Okay, 100 people lose a job, but at the same time, 500 people get a job at the COVID also. Right? That's the thing. We always get the negative things, right? We learn most of the time negative, but at the same time, plus points is also there. Now come to that part. Now, as I mentioned, machine learning, we got the point. Okay. At the same time, machine learning has a different parts, different types of machine learning we have. Mainly three types of machine learning we have: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Supervised is nothing but supervised is nothing but a kind of a where we have a labeled data. Okay, what is the labeled data and all that, something we'll talk about kind of a different scenario in the detail, but you can understand right now machine learning generally three types of we have. There are more than that, but there are mainly three types. Okay, I'll give you an example: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning, the third one, a below one, a pure example of Tesla car. Automatically, there is no human needed. Automatically that car drives, and then people enjoy that also. If I ask you, you know that, right? You will be curious about how Tesla car works, right? There is no human needed. Then you will say, there are no drivers. You will say drivers lose their job, for sure not, right? At the same time, 100 people are working in the Tesla, isn't it? So this is a pure example of reinforcement learning. Another one is supervised learning. Supervised learning is nothing but your Gmail account. You have your Gmail account. You know that everybody has a Gmail account. In Gmail account, there are multiple partitions. Remember, inbox, isn't it? Updates folder, spam folder, isn't it? Multiple multiple folders you have. But how Gmail will get to know a new email is coming in your account, it should go to the spam folder, or it should go to the inbox folder, whether it should go to the updates folder, where it should go. That is a part of supervised learning. At the same time, unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is the place where we have to do the clusters. Clusters. Okay. Unsupervised learning is the place where you work on a cluster part. Cluster means a grouping, where you do the grouping. Okay. So that is three main things in machine learning we have. Okay. Now let's move then. That's a one. Okay. There are some industries, I believe people, a bit of idea you have already, because all of us are working professional. Industrial applications are finance, making investment predictions, managing portfolio, marketing, detecting the fraud. Okay, you know that these are nothing but the bank, and every bank do that, right? Everybody, most of you people, you got a call from the bank, sir, you're getting a 1 crore of a loan, you are getting a 10 million of a loan, right? But why they don't call you, sir, you are getting 1,000 million of a loan? Why not? Because they have your data. Basis on your data, they are calling you, and they are giving you offer 5 million of a loan only, not a 50 million. That is what they analyze it prior, basis on your data. Another one, healthcare industry, robotic surgery. Maybe you heard about those news. They are robotics nowadays are doing the surgery. Okay. Another one, medical imaging diagnosis. Another one, disease identification diagnosis, personalized medicine, right? E-commerce platform, sales modeling, recommendation system, product catalogs. In the IT industry, image speech recognition, spam, lots of things, chatbot and all that stuff. Why not? So these are the industries, and these are some applications which are working right now in the industry, whether it's the IT, e-commerce, healthcare, finance, or whether it's oil and gas industry. There are many more. Okay. Now move to the next one. Now, again, there's a one more thing I want to tell you, a classification machine, not classical machine learning, right? Again, two things as I mentioned. First one, in supervised learning, you can see over here, in supervised learning, there are two types of problem, classification and regression. I will tell you, classification means you are getting an email, whether this email will go to the spam folder or non-spam folder. Okay. Tomorrow is going to be rain or not. Okay, that kind of a problem, called it as a classification problem in supervised machine learning. At the same time, a regression problem. What is regression? You have your house and you're going to buy a new house. At the same time, how do you get to know? A broker is asking 10 million for the new house, but how you will get to know 10 million is the correct price or not? Whether the broker is asking a high price or not, because of a regression. So regression is the problem. Regression is an algorithm in supervised learning which generally solves. At the same time, unsupervised learning is nothing but where we have cluster, where we have association, where we have dimension reduction techniques. So these are some good techniques we have in machine learning in general. For sure, all these things in a detail we will learn, but entire idea, a broader level idea, I'm telling you that. Okay. Now transitioning into data science, I believe all of you are planning to come to that data science, planning to transit into the data science for sure. All of them can do that, right? But till here, which we have talked so many things, tell me, any doubt from anybody? Do we have so far? Anyone?
So this there is also usage of data science in oil and gas industry also.
Definitely, definitely. That something is not written over there, but yes, it is. It is. Okay. Okay. Silence means I'm assuming no doubts then. Okay, let's move ahead then.
Uttam,
Yeah.
before I move ahead, I will
Mhm.
just like to tell Wasim about the same thing. Like oil and gas has not been mentioned, but some of the few industry we have mentioned, but is it's data science or data analytics is not actually particular to any specific domain. It's a requirement, it's a need of the hour so that a better business can be implemented. The outcome can be done on a very, very excellent note. So this is all about data science and data analytics or AI. So it's not precise to any particular industry. It is there in each and every sector, starting from education, starting from politics, even sports. If I talk about sports analytics, like Dream 11, Make My 11, people are winning a lot of money out there. So they are purely based on analytics and data science only. If I'm not wrong, Uttam.
Correct, correct, correct. You're right in this. Correct.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
you're right. Data science. So in simple terms, you can understand like that. Wherever we have a data, wherever industry we have a data, we need a data science people. Whether it's oil and gas industry, have the data, for sure we need a data science people. If they have a data, that means they already hire data science professionals for sure. Okay. So it's a requirement, not for the specific, that domain. But yes, in oil and gas industry, we have that. Now, there are some obstacles which I have found. Okay, that is nothing but, so I belong to a different background, right? Data science does not belong to any domain. Is it used in every industry or businesses? Data science is a mixture of mathematics, sir. It's a programming or domain knowledge. Every skill requires upskilling, and this is no exception. For sure, all of them is correct. That means in data science, if you're coming from a non-tech background, definitely you can do that. If you're coming from a tech background, definitely you can do that. If you have a less knowledge of, sir, I'm not good at mathematics, a less knowledge of mathematics, definitely things will work out. Things can be learnable here, right? That means you should not be a pro level of mathematics. It's not be required. You should be a pro level of coding. Should not be. You should be aware about something previously. No, but yes, you have the or I can say attitude to learn for sure, right? Definitely you can do that then. So data science, as I mentioned, data science does not belong any domain. It's not any kind of a domain. Okay, it is a used every industry and business, whether you know, whether you don't know. Definitely each and every business are using. Yes, Anwar Khan.
Yes, Mr. Uttam. So, I'm a school teacher,
Okay.
and so why should I learn data science? Is it going to be helpful for me? Because I know, like, I won't be having, I'm not going to switch my job. Like, I'm not going to take up job as a data analyst. I will be there only in the field of education. So, I won't be getting a commercial benefit, monetary benefit. So, shall I learn it?
Definitely you can do that. Why? Why? Definitely, if you have not planned to switch that, that's not a problem. But at the same time, yes, it will be helpful for you at the same time. Yes, it is. Because as I mentioned,
So
data science is the
yeah.
place to solve a real world problem. Okay, take an example. Being a teacher, tomorrow is going to plan a new house. Huh? How do you get to know whether that price, they are asking 2 crore rupees, and whether it's correct or not? Maybe you can build it, then you can check it. Is it reasonable or not? Isn't it? That is something. Okay.
So can it be applicable in my field? Like, can I like play around with the data of
Definitely,
like
yes.
I can get some meaningful result with
Information.
with the data of the students
Definitely, you
in
will.
that
You
way?
will. Yes, yes, yes. It will be. Yes, Subir.
Yes. So, Mr. Anwar, I can give you some couple of points, whereas a school teacher can actually implement. If I talk about in the back in the 90s, when I was a student, or maybe we each and everyone as a student, we are using a blackboard, right? These days, the smart board has came down as a thing, right? If I'm not mistaken, right, Mr. Anwar?
Yes.
Right. So, see, as a school
Yes,
teacher, why
exactly.
you should learn data analytics or data science precisely? Because it can give you more improved decision making. You can, analytics can allow teachers to make data decision about student progress, right? How exactly the student teaching methods and the curriculum by analyzing the test scores, right? Say as an example, person A has scored 100 out of 100, 90. The person B has scored around 100. From that, I mean, he has scored around 80, right? So he can always, give a individual attention to person B rather than giving a person A that much. Like if I talk about in our teaching method also, say as an example, you are a fast learner or someone is a slow learner, the trainer can actually, implement accordingly. He can gauge that the person, he need to go ahead and give a best shot of the same thing. So he can analyze the same thing. So for a school teacher, obviously it can help you out in that way. You can also, enhance student outcomes by tracking and analyzing student data. Teacher can identify the lot of factors, like, you can contribute to success or struggle, like improve student outcomes, and you can adjust their teaching method, the strategy accordingly. These are also some of those things that you can always implement as a school teacher also. And on top of that, you can always use the analytics part to teach in your school method also, because these things are have been implemented in the school these days also. You can be a faculty in your school too. So these are the things that you can, as a school teacher, you can implement. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Uttam, for allowing me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Vasim.
Mr. Watson.
Yeah,
Yes,
Vasim.
so
Mhm.
yes. So it means not necessarily like we leave our current positions, but we can take this as a parallel to what we are currently doing, like with our
Definitely.
job.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely. And one more important thing, there is something called freelancing, like Upwork, right? You can
Correct.
always use a passive income from your end. You can always do small projects and you can earn money side by side.
Yes.
So everything is possible. Like one of my highest learner, I mean, he was at the age of around 79 years old. He learned artificial intelligence. He was a retired medical officer. So that was not his use, right? But he started learning. Like as an example, Mr. Anwar, I would say, when you are a kid or I was a kid, uh, my father never learned the computer, but my uncle learned the computer, so he was more better in decision making. So as it personalized for yourself also, you can always do the same thing so that you can adopt to the new technology overall. So this, as a school teacher, you can always do that.
Correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Subir. Thank you. Okay, okay. Now that's after that, once we get that idea, now what are the skills being a successful transition in data science? There are some technical skills is required, just like programming. Then moreover, the two programming we'll talk about Python and R. Okay. Databases, another one, fundamental of statistics and probability, modeling and visualizations. Along with that, there are some soft skills are required: storytelling, reporting, presentation, organizational, team player. Those are some soft skills will be required. Okay. But yes, at the same time, these are some technical skills will be required to successfully come into that field. Now, now there are some, maybe FAQs you have. Now, people, if you have got some, doubts or some questions, we can discuss. But there are some questions. How does the job market look like for us in 2023? Maybe you have read this up also, right? According to the LinkedIn Workforce Report 2023, every large US city reported a shortage of data science skills. The demand is huge. There is a hardly any composition in the quality it is expected from data science to have for sure. That means not into the US, entire market, entire world, as I mentioned, generating that data for sure. They they are very less data scientists, right? Again, data scientist and a good data scientist, right? You should be a good data scientist. And how you make a good data scientist? With the good knowledge of our skills, right? Again, to solve a problem for an organization for something, definitely that's something you're looking for. Again, data science, it's all about to solve a problem, whether it's an organization, whether it's your own problem, your real world, just like Anwar said, like a teacher, whatever it is, to help a better decisions, to solve, you have your students, you have your organization, whatever the problem you have, fix it into the data science, definitely data science will give you the solution. Okay, now another one, what does the top talent in this area look like according to a leading businesses? Answer is that comparison today prefer candidates more specialized skills instead of professional who are jack of all trades. Data scientists should focus on one specific field and become an expert in the area, like data labeling. You can see that those names, data labeling, I'm reading here, data labeling, machine learning, statistical modeling. A data scientist is expected to be a combination of communicator, problem solver, mathematician, computer scientist, trend identifier, innovator. These are the things we require for that. Okay, at the same time, these are some more questions: how to do data scientists find the right company to work for, and what should they expect as they start? For sure, how you get to know whether this company is good for me or not, right? You will get to know with respect to the business. Being a fresher, it's a different one. But if you're not a fresher, if you're working, if you know the one industry a good manner, definitely you can move over to there. But at the same time, how do I get to know which company I have to choose? Ask yourself which domain you like first, right? In which area you wanted to work first. If you have it, that's good. If you don't have it, try it, jump it, right? Jump it, whether it's a finance, whether it's a IT. If you're liking it, the work, liking it, the data, liking it, the business, the workflow, definitely you can move over there. Otherwise, that's something you have to look at that. Another one, how can data scientists make themselves more widely marketable in the industry? Again, written down. It's essential for focus on the most critical skills, develop skills in data analysis, machine learning. All these are skills will be required. You should be a good marketable. That means what this is talking about, being a data scientist, if you have a skills, a good skills in terms of pay skills, in terms of career growth, this will be tremendous, right? Because companies are hungry for data science people, right? Because they have the huge amount of that, right? That is why they need that people, okay? And they give you the good money as become that before that software engineers and all. And even though you are getting it, yes, Mujib.
Sir, I have one question on this, that you are saying
Yeah.
that companies are hungry on the go searching a data scientist. I mean,
Mhm.
this field is very new for us, right? And we are just like a fresher on this area. And as from my previous experience and from the job market, companies are looking for experienced data scientists. So how
Mhm.
can we lead this way from fresher to an experienced data scientist?
So
How
you are a
can we?
fresher, that means you're saying?
No, no, sir. We are working in a different domain, like different environment. Data scientists would be a different kind of job. So if somebody is like, if I want to transit myself in a data scientist job and I'm a fresher in the data science area, I have IT experience before. So how can we make our path from no white skill in data scientist to a
So
experienced data?
whether that experience is, I would say, which domain it is, which field it
So I
is,
was Linux administrator and Windows administrator.
which
Administration,
one?
yes. Linux and Windows administration.
Okay, okay. That means whatever industry you have worked in priorly, and
Yes.
wherever that organizations you go a newly, that means if you have a prior experience and you are moving into that field, what you have to do at the same time, always align it. If you will not align it, that means you will lose the previous experience, right? And you will count as a fresher. At the same time, if you don't want to lose that previous experience, like 5 years, 10 years, at the same time, look for a domain, look for a company that will consider that is already working in this kind of sort of thing which you have worked prior, just like a Linux or something, right? So look for a
Right.
company just like Intel, just like a Dell. These are the companies which are working in this side mainly also, isn't it? So those organizations will consider that past experiences, right? That will be considerable. So your past experience will not be loose. Getting my point? That's the first thing always you should do. Otherwise,
Right.
wherever company you go, they will give you the good amount, but that previous experience will not be counted. If you want, that should be counted. If you know that that should not be counted, you will be considered as a fresher everywhere.
Yes.
Getting my point? So look for that
Yes.
company or domain.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Now, at the same time, that these things, right? Now, roles and salaries offer in domains for sure. You know that salaries are good in the data science field. Being a fresher, also, if you have a good skill, definitely a good. In India specifically, that will be more than a 10 to 12 LP. Yes, someone is saying something. Okay, I believe no. So there are multiple roles like a data scientist, machine learning engineer, art engineer, data analyst, software engineer, financial analyst, marketing manager, and lot more. Each and multiple organizations has their own data science roles. So there are multiple data science roles. At the same time, salaries are good for sure. Yes. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. Now data science opportunities in the US for sure. Again, with respect to US specifically, yes, there are lots of opportunities. In California, you can see that lots of New York, Texas, Ignos, there are a lot more organizations, there are lots of opportunities we have right now, and the coming upcoming years, these will be increased. Yes, Hussein, you're saying something? If not, because you turned on your mic. Now, let's move to the next one. Now, in the Middle East, there are multiple jobs available. You can see UAE is most of them. UAE is most of them, and you can see the salaries also 3,200, right? $3,200. Here we have these kind of salaries. Again, salaries are handsome. Being a fresher also, right? Saudi Arabia 3,000, Qatar 3,100, then Kuwait we are 2,900, right? And you can see these are the job markets. Again, this is for today, but in the coming year, these will be increasing for sure day by day. Now, various job titles in the data science, as I mentioned, there are multiple titles. Being a data scientist, lots of titles, and wherever you go, there might be chances a company have their own, an on job role name. It can be data scientist, data science analyst. Companies used to say data engineer, principal data scientist, machine learning engineer, AI engineer, data scientist two, three, data scientist one, and lot more, isn't it? These are the different. So don't confuse about that roles. Maybe it's a data science analyst or what. Always focus upon the work. The data, these roles titles can be differ with respect to company. Now in this entire journey, we'll talk about the multiple curriculum. Okay, you will see that curriculum. A curriculum will talk about that CRISP method, hypothesis testing, lasso regression, advanced regression, all that stuff, like means the data mining, logistic. These stuff we will talk about, and this is the entire curriculum. Data mining, unsupervised learning, SVM, decision tree. We'll talk about deep learning, text mining, using natural language processing. These stuff at the same time, recommendation is engine. These things we'll talk about. This is the entire curriculum we have. Data mining, deep learning, and we have reinforcement learning over there. We have natural language processing, Hugging Face, transformers. All these stuff we'll talk about, right? This is the entire curriculum. You can see that. Now I'm checking it below. Now another one. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't know it yourself. Definitely. Definitely. If you have understand, if you have learned something in a good manner, you can explain it to anybody. Isn't that good way? If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't know it yourself. Is that correct? Agree with me on this? Correct? Okay. Great. Definitely. That means a learn like a way. Learn like a way you can explain to somebody. Learn like a way you can explain to somebody. Huh? Now, kind of a certification of completion you will get once you successfully complete that, you will get a certification like this. Capstone project, once you complete the capstone, you will get you will get a certification like that way. Now there's certification credibility. These are the things, right? Maybe you have to do the projects and all. So for that, that will be the better idea. They will, that Subir will give you that one, the LMS and all. Subir?
Absolutely. Like Bhushan is going to give this.
Okay, okay.
Bhushan, please.
So maybe before coming to that point, maybe for that, I guess most of the things and multiple things we have talked about. But now let's talk about kind of a Q&A, guys. So if you have a kind of a doubt or something for me now, let me know, please. Yeah, Wasim, go ahead.
So, good, Uttam. You are actually, first of all, I will really appreciate your style of explanation. It's very
Thank you.
clear and concise, and I hope throughout this journey it will be same. Inshallah. So from this, it seems like even someone who is new to data science, but if he is eager to learn, and obviously not only classes, like if he studies himself also, like so it's not difficult to get an expert level on data science at some level, like obviously after a year, 2 years, 3 years. So it's possible, like it's.
It is. Yes, you're right. It is possible.
Because honestly, when I started, I had discussion with Mr. Subir. I'm a mechanical engineer. Suddenly, I came across this like some weeks before about AI, and so I started interested. So it's my deep interest to learn this one, and obviously, I like to read things about whatever I'm learning. So I hope, yes, at the completion of this class, this session or course, so it will give us a very good knowledge about data science and AI.
For sure, Wasim. For sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wasim. Thank you. Yes, Hussein.
Who will be taking the classes throughout this coursework? Like you, Uttam, or there will be a bunch of people who will be taking care of it?
Tell me first, how do you like that? Whether you will able to understand what I tell you
It's
that
great,
last 1 minute?
Uttam. It's very clear, and so far it looks good. So I think as we progress, we would like to see how the things will move, and specifically the learning part of it, because I would like to understand the learning and take decisions.
For sure.
Because the
So
most
for that,
important for me
the
is decision making, and that's the reason I have joined, and I
for
would really be looking forward for that.
great, great, great. So for yes, the answer for your question is yes. So I'll be take those sessions for you. So yeah, so I'll be with you the entire journey, not for the
Okay,
multiple
so
people.
so you'll be taking care of the entire course.
Yes.
Okay, now coming to the next point is, do we need anything for some kind of a notes pads or some kind of a written work? I know you'll be doing lectures, so how we are going to practice, how we're going to work on it, and how we're going to make a learning in terms of, like, for example, if you're going to do SQL, Power BI, and all that, are we going to have some exercises?
So yes, for that you will be get the exercises and kind of a notes at the same time in front of you. Whatever I'm telling you, there are some maybe kind of a links, kind of a one doc. I will writing it at the same time. I'll share that with you. Okay, so that kind of a note you will get it. But yes, at the same time, that would be great. At the same time, if you are writing, right, writing something and all that stuff, because these recordings will be there for you. Okay, but if you wanted to look at something, I wanted to understand one topic, you have to see the entire recording. So the best way is to do that.
Bas-
Take a copy pen to write it down, isn't it?
Basically, you will do an exercises in joint, like together, Like you'll put some kind of an example, and you'll be doing some workouts,
Yes, yes,
right?
like that we will do for sure. Once we learn a particular topic, so I am here for you not to only a theoretical part, for the example, understanding, decision making, for sure. Everything I'll be help you to understand. So no need to worry about that.
And how does this classes will go? What are the timings? Because I was an impression it's at 4 p.m. today, or is it
So for
7:30 every
that,
day?
Subir will help you in this. Subir?
Yes, Mr. Hussain. According to your timing, like if I talk about on Saturday and Sunday, um, if I talk about in India, it is around 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. So I'm sure that you are in Qatar, right, at the moment, or is it in Saudi
Saudi,
Arabia?
Riyadh,
Saudi. So,
Riyadh, Saudi.
all right. So 2.5 hours of difference. So 10 o'clock Indian time, that means it is 8:30 in the Dubai time, 7:30 at your place, right? So 7:30
So
to
yeah.
7:30 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9:30, 9:30 to 10:30. So 3 hours of class. 7 to
So basically on Sunday it is 7:30 to 10:30, or
yes.
7:30 to 9:30.
No, not 7:30 to 9:30. It's 7:30 to 10:30. And if I talk about
3 hours.
Saturday, it's the same.
Okay.
7:30 to 9, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10:30. Yes, absolutely. And for the people who are in UAE or Oman, they have 1.5 hour difference, if I'm not wrong. So for them, it would be around 8:30 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11:30. And people who are in India, yes, it is for 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. But again, I'm sure, Uttam, you would be having around 15, 20 minutes of discussion on the doubts also, right?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. So it's almost like 2.5 hours with a small breaks in between. And plus on top of that, Uttam would be actually having this doubt clearing session also towards the end.
Okay, clear enough.
And if I'm not wrong, Uttam, even when you would be practicing SQL, or as an example in any of the tools in Python or something, simultaneously all the other students or the other learners would be practicing, right?
Yes, yes, for sure.
Right. So that is not something kind of a theoretical based only. It is a kind of a practical based model that Uttam is going to follow. The same thing it has been followed by the other trainers also, as well as with Uttam also. Is that okay?
Yes, Sudeep. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, Mr. Mujib and Mr. Wasim. Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question to you that I enrolled myself in data analytics. So is the same topic you will cover in this part because we are talking about the data science. So the same
No,
which I enrolled
it
will
would be
cover in
of data analytics, and
yeah.
data analytics only it would be covered out. And people who have been for a different other course like Gen AI, then it would be
Hello.
with a different altogether. Yes, yes, I'm audible. If I'm not wrong,
Yeah, man.
am I audible?
Can you come again? Yeah, now you are audible.
Yeah, when I said that you have actually enrolled for data analytics, yes, of course, you are going to learn data analytics itself.
Okay, because actually this whole class is we are talking about the data science.
This is something on an overall. We give a orientation, not to worry about it. Orientation we are explaining as a overall journey about what is data science, AI, machine learning. So a brief introduction about that. But again, if in case you're talking about the study, the materials, the things, it is all about data analytics. I'm sure that everyone is out here for data analytics, right?
This will be continuation of data and machine learning, right? Data analytics and science and machine learning. This class.
Yeah. So may I know which program you have actually enrolled, Mr. Rocky Hussain? Is it data analytics
It's a
and Gen AI?
and machine learning.
I need to.
It's a generative. It's a generative AI. I think it's a complete generative AI with machine learning. I think that's the program.
Yeah, I will just check that. Which program you have actually enrolled. So in that case, I will just get back to you, Mr. Rakif.
Okay.
All right.
So
also.
you have a different sessions for like a generative AI,
Yeah,
is
yeah, we
separate
have a
data.
different session. We have a different session for generative AI too.
So then is I'm in the wrong class?
No, no, you are not in the wrong class. Post date this particular once Uttam has done, I believe Uttam generative AI we will be transferring the all the learners to a different batch, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, of course. For Gen AI, you will be one more other trainer would be coming, and then he would be taking your Gen AI classes.
Okay.
Gen AI would be in a
Okay.
different altogether.
But it will be 2 days a class, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. 2 days a class.
Okay.
It's all on Saturday and Sunday.
Got it.
This particular session was actually based on data science only, because overall we said about what is data science and all those things. But yes, of course, it is for data analytics and all. Right? Fine. So yes, Wasim, please.
Yes, so along with this like lectures we have, so there will be some study material also required, or like after
Uh,
2 days class for rest of the 5 days, or
uh, Uttam, I mean, I'm sure that you will be giving some assignments later on.
Yes, yes, for sure. Once we talk about any of the topic, yes, after that we will.
Once we start with the topic, we'll be giving you the assignments. So right now, this particular recording would be with you. In case you want to get in touch, in your one-on-one, in case you need any kind of help, any data churning and all those things, anything is there required, then Bhushan is there. He can always help you out.
yeah, okay. So like yesterday, I asked like for there was some
Ajay and
lectures
Bhushan
available.
was there, right? Yes.
Yeah, some lectures available on LMS.
Correct.
So we are going through that preliminary. I think
Yes, you
some
can go
bit.
through those things. Eventually, I was actually about to say the same thing. In your LMS, there are a lot of lectures are there. So about the LMS, Bhushan is going to actually cover up. Bhushan, can you start that? How
Yeah,
exactly?
yes, sir. Yes.
Sure, please.
Uttam, sir, can you stop the sharing so I can
Okay.
start sharing my screen?
Yeah.
I hope my screen is visible to all. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like a lot of you know the about the LMS, but we will take a tour of LMS, like how the things are present in the LMS. Just a quick intro of all the things. So in the login section, you have to provide your like a username and the password, and from that you can start your login in the web browsers. Then there is a such kind of dashboard you will get after login successfully in the LMS. So there is a dashboard, my profile, enroll courses, and in the dashboard it will show like for which courses you have enrolled and what are the active courses are going on. And after that, like this is kind of the summary information, like your profile information it will show, like what is the registration date and the name and all that things. And in notification section it will show the like notification regarding like whatever the announcements are coming, and like suppose if there is a some post are there, so it will show that all the things in the notification sections. And after that, here is the in enroll courses, you will get this pre-learning and like a pre-learning related videos. Suppose like there is a business intelligence, so in the business intelligence section, so there will be particularly some videos related to Tableau, SQL, regarding that particular sections. And suppose there is a Python and statistics, so there will be video related to the Python and stat. So such kind of pre-learning material you will get. And I hope you all have done these things, like you are going through the pre-learning parts. And after that there is like a such a thing is present, like where overview, curriculum, resources, question and answers, such kind of things are present, where the in overview the complete information of the course will be the present. And in curriculum there will be the this kind of section is present, where the like videos will be, you will get like suppose there is a lecture one is completed, so you will get that video in your curriculum sections. Okay. And like in the resources sections, we will provide some like a handbook materials or like any reference material which you can refer. So such kind of material you will get in the resources sections. And after that, if you have any doubts or query, you can easily post in the question and answer section. So like from our team, someone will get back to your query, try to resolve that things. And this is how the like instruction, whoever the instructor is present for that particular courses, their profile will be shown here. And like the announcement will be also like if certain like there is any announcement will be there, so it will shows in this announcement sections. And there will be, we will provide some kind of the quizzes and assignments, so it will show the like a kind of your final grade system. So how you, based on your performance, it will show the some results and the grading systems in the grade book. And this is the quiz section where we will provide some quizzes, and you have to attempt that quizzes, and you will get the some scores on that depending on your performance. So this is how the all the things are present. And in calendar section, you will get the notification related to the assignment as well as our online classes, whoever going to schedule. Suppose there is a classes on the Saturdays and Sundays, so it will get notification in your calendar sections. And this is the kind of the settings where you can update your profile, add some information related to yourself, like a name and the, like a title, and your like some social media links like a LinkedIn, GitHub, and all that things. So this is how the all the things are present in the LMS sections. And like if you like have any query related to login or any particular sections, we can connect on the one-on-one in your personal through your personal mentoring group. So this is all about the LMS. Subhi, you can continue from here, like relate to the.
No, that's fine. I mean, I don't want to continue the PPT part and all. So, in case any doubt you have, obviously the one-on-one group is there, related to class, related to anything. So, the people who have actually enrolled for AI, advanced AI, and Gen AI, like Mr. Akif Hussain, so he will continue with his entire batch with Mr. Uttam. The people who has been with data analytics and Gen AI till Python and statistics, they would be with Mr. Uttam. And then where there is Mr. Rohan Dikshit, I have one more other trainer also. So the batch would be divided in that case. So this is one of the update that I was planning to share. So I thought I should share it right now. So Mr. Akif Hussain, I believe that it's clear, right, with you? For
Yes,
you,
it is.
for you, it would be with Uttam till before till completing the advanced AI and all this part. And then once Gen
Okay.
AI would come, for you it would be a different trainer would come, and they would he would be actually taking care for Gen AI. And if I talk about for data analytics, till this one, what I call till statistics, Python, Mr. Uttam would be there, followed by one more different trainer, Mr. Rohan Dikshit, or one more I have Vedant Singh. And they are both equally good. One is from BlackRock, and one more trainer is from JP Morgan. So they would be actually taking care of that. So they are the industry
Okay.
experts. All right. So Mr. Wasim would
Perfect.
be going ahead, or Mr. Wasim, or any of the people who are with the data analytics, they would be with the other trainer. Okay. I believe Mr. Wasim and the other people who have been for data analytics can understand that.
Yes, actually, I also, I think in advanced AI and Gen AI program, once I received the curriculum.
Oh, you are for advanced engineer. Then I'm so sorry. Then you are with same with Mr. Akif Hussain, and you would be there. So my bad then. So
Okay.
I was having in mind that you are for data analytics. So sorry for that. So the people who are for data analytics, if I talk about Fashad Ali is from data analytics, and some other people are also for data analytics. So those people would be there. All right, Mr. Ali has given a thumbs up. So
Excuse me.
yeah, please. Who's asking the question?
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Any regarding the LMS, any specific browser is required, or you can?
LMS, which browser? I mean, Bhushan, can you please address this?
This is like through the Chrome, and like if you're if even it is Safari, it will be the accessible on the both. Like
Yeah,
it's the
but the Chrome, like I
Hmm.
said last week, that the I was doing the practice on a Python, okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
and when I finished the video, then I went to the quiz section, okay,
Hmm.
and the quiz section is
Yeah,
automatically
actually. Hmm.
refreshing. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
today
so
I was again doing this one. The same problem is coming.
Mhm. No, actually,
Yeah.
there is some updates on the LMS section, so that's why that quiz, like there is a arising.
The reason for that was actually we for your better enhancement we have taken the version 3 of the Tutor LMS. So Tutor LMS is a US based company. So earlier it was version 2 V2. So we have upgraded that. So the things are going on the back end. So till as of now, in case you face any issue, Bhushan, I mean, and Ajay, Ajay is not here, by the way. So Ajay and Bhushan, you go both can coordinate with any of the our learners.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Fine. So Mr. Khalid Hussain, I believe that anytime anyone is asking, our L&D team are responding ASAP, right?
Yeah. So when it will be done, like today, tomorrow, like this one, or it's already done?
By this week, I can assure you it would be done.
Okay, okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
And one more important thing, I'm sure that everyone agree that so far, those who have already enrolled, Mr. Akib Hussain or anyone, one, I'm not only pointing Mr. Akib Hussain. So I believe that our learning and development team immediately respond, right? Isn't it? Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are immediate response.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is something which I would actually appreciate my L&D team because which I have taken an initiative because one-on-one should be on a dedicated way. A lot of people would say that we give a one-on-one session, but again maybe people are chasing after them because I don't want to demean any kind of training institute, but in case you go to my LinkedIn, I have seen that a lot of institute with whom I was actually earlier associated. I was associated with some of the university also. I don't want to demean them, but yes, after taking a lump sum amount of money, even they still have done the same thing that the gap between the learning and development team and the learners is like around 12 to 24 hours they give attacked, but we give it around on the same day in next 5 to 10 minutes only. So this is something which is very, very important because anytime you have any doubt, 12 to 24 hours makes no sense. It should be within 10 minutes. Yes, of course, at the night it might not be possible, but yes, at the daytime it can be possible for sure.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Even yesterday, I was, I think, coordinating maybe a little after 10 or 11, but I was getting immediate responses. So it's really a good platform, and
Thank you so
it
much,
will help.
Mr. Wasim, for giving.
Yeah.
And I believe even Mr. Ali also got the support today, eventually. So this is all about. I want to build up the same way, and this we will definitely thanks to Bhushan and Ajay, both of them to do the same thing on a better way. As simple as that.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Any other question, please?
One question.
When is the next class?
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Akhil, you can.
Yeah, please.
When is the next class? Saturday?
That would be yes, this Saturday. I need to check the date actually. Bhushan, Saturday is 25th, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's on 25th of this month. And one more important thing, 26th of the month would be an off for you all people. I do understand it's not a Republic Day in Middle East, but it's a Republic Day in India. So it would be an off on 26th. Yes, of course. Then the second and the third class would be on 1st and 2nd of Feb.
So this class
Can
is
you send us this class schedule if you don't mind?
I'm so sorry.
Can you send us the class schedule ahead of time?
Yeah, class schedule would be given to in your one-on-one group. Bhushan and
Okay.
Ajay will share you.
Yes, sir. We will provide you that complete schedule in your personal mentor group.
Yeah, someone do have any other question?
One just last question. Subir,
Yeah,
this,
yeah, sure. Why not?
yeah, in LMS, like when I log in LMS, we have some lessons there. So I started that one with Python. And then yesterday I received some Google Drive link also. There's some downloaded videos are there. But that videos are actually different than the LMS. That is different, I think, recording for the same topics. So we can continue with anyone with whether
Bhushan, you can help Mr. Wasim in that case, or maybe it can be a common question for everyone. Please address that.
Yes, actually, like we have two different drafts. Like in one draft we have different lectures, like from the different trainer, and in one draft we have the different video from the another trainer. So we try to provide the both the things, like because you have to get the complete idea. So that's why we provided you that links, but we will make sure that you will get the both the drafts. So you have to get that variety of the lectures.
Yes. Any other question do you all have apart from Mr. Akif Hussain and Mr. Wasim? I have Mr. Khalid also. He also has asked the question. Mujib Khan has asked the question. What about Mr. Masood Hassan, sir? What about Mr. Krishnamurthy? Mr. Jihad Basat Ali has
Now
given.
everything is clear for me. Everything is clear. I
All
am
right.
the same Mr. Akif section, generative AI, but my question already answered before.
All right. So you were listening. So that's a smart way also.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. And Mr. Anwar Khan or Mr. Akif Hussain already has said. Varda, do you have any question? Varda Khan, please.
No, sir.
All right. And fine then. I mean, we will end up the session on a good note, and we will get in touch on on January on 25th of the month. That is Saturday. And before that, whatever the pre-learning materials and the other stuffs, I would appreciate that in case you guys can all go through those things. So that could be a valid way. You can encash those things, and then you can learn. And in case any doubt you have, starting from anyone, Wasim, Varda, Mr. Uttam, oh sorry, Mr. Uttam bol raha hu. I'm so sorry, Khalid, Mr. Khalid, and then if I talk about the rest of the people, anyone do have any doubt, please get in touch with our 101, and as well as we can always, Mr. Uttam is also there in the group. We can also, pass on the message to Mr. Uttam.
So we so one question. Can you anyone take what is the curriculum which we are going to train in the down the line? Where we are starting from the Excel, or can you able to take one quick?
Okay, so we would not actually start it from the Excel directly. We'll do it and we'll give you the complimentary later on. Well, I'm sure that Mr. Uttam, we will start it from Python, right? Mr. Uttam, am I audible?
No, I think he left, Mr. Otam.
I didn't left.
Oh, okay. No, he is there right now. Maybe he is on mute. Okay, no worries with that. Or some network issue. So, see, we are actually going to start with Python. Yes,
Okay.
of course, he has given the same answer. So, we'll start with Python and the libraries for Python, and Excel would be given you as a complimentary at the moment, later on.
Okay.
I'm sure that everyone knows Excel, right? It's not a challenge for anyone, right? But then again, advanced
Yes.
would be. Advanced Excel, you guys need to go ahead. I do understand, but yes, we'll be giving you that later on. All right. Mr. Hanson, any question? Yeah, Mr. Krishnamurthy, you were saying something, please.
No, that's fine. I just like to know what is methodology which we are going to down the line.
All right, no worries. So that's fine then. So Mr. Hassan is not asking any question. So no issue with that. So can we call off a day today on a good note?
Yeah, yes.
All right. So we will expect our first class on 25th. So let's catch up and let's, tighten our, belt, and so that we can start our learning venture. Sure.
Yeah, we will be waiting for that class.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even I will be waiting. I will be there on the first day of the class. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, dear all. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much.
Walaikum assalam.